internet keywords that we can search
Pretty much
for.
rat out on the skateboarding internet words.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hashtags and shit.
Yeah, the hashtag. Yeah.
I guess so. We should get rid of the Olympics video for the next half hour or so, right?
Yeah, you ready for this? Watch this.
Hey, I'm gonna go in my kitchen real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And then when we're ready.
Yeah. Exactly. So should we start? Well, when he comes back, let's start streaming.
Oh, it's already streaming now.
It's already streaming.
Okay. So welcome everybody.
Welcome.
Moronvoice, Mongochatter right here. Once again, back with Ian Judkins in Biddeford, Maine. Simon and I are sitting here in San Antonio, Texas. And we're going to attempt to watch the men's park finals. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. The mom being the fucking lawyers.
NBC. Yeah, so we tried a little test run last night, and it was up for about 20 hours, you said?
Yeah. 20 hours, 22 views approximately.
And then NBC or whoever, or Ryan Sheckler, one of the two, took down our video.
Shax, what's good, baby?
What's good?
I interviewed you once. No, I think he told me I couldn't interview him because his finger was broken and he had to go do something with his finger. It was at the men's street 2007 X Games finals.
I'm actually glad they have him on. I mean, that guy, I thought he did pretty well.
Yeah.
Because he did the street finals and he did for both men and women, and he did the women's park yesterday.
And what about Todd Francis, the other? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, I suppose they probably have to have. I mean, that's the typical sports commentary thing, right? Is have somebody that just is like the straight man.
Yeah.
Almost like in comedy, right? You have the straight man, and then you have the color. And Sheckler obviously provides the color. Yeah, I think the only thing that's just weird is just so apparent that he doesn't know much, and I almost wish he would just admit that. Yeah. And just get it over with.
Yeah, that would be rad if he was like, "Hey, what's up, man? I don't know shit about skateboarding, but I'm sitting here with legend Ryan Sheckler, and he's gonna fucking school me up."
Yeah, and after this, I'm going to get a neck tattoo.
And I'm taking it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna throw my laptop on YouTube so we can keep an eye on that as well from the couch.
Are we live right now, or are we still just?
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
We're on.
Okay.
So Ian, you've got a guest coming?
Yeah, my friend Tony's coming. Tony Leiden. I don't even know how to say his last name. How often do you really say your friend's last name?
I know. You're right. You're right.
I'm not working with the fucking guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a rad skater, and he usually has some hot takes. So we'll see if he's how he's feeling. Yeah,
all right. No, I'm excited.
Having the split announcer, Ryan Sheckler, and then the other guy. I wish I knew the other guy's name. I kind of wanted to look it up.
Yeah. Somebody should Google him and see what, is he like a tennis, a guy that usually does tennis or golf or something?
Right. It kind of makes you wonder how much the announcers announcing things like tennis or volleyball know about that sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it always one person knows and then one person is a paid journalist, or what? You know what I mean?
Not quite sure.
I think there's probably a variety of situations where it's you could be a former pro at that sport and that's how you get put on, or maybe you're just someone that has a degree in broadcasting and you don't know shit about fucking water polo, but you got assigned to cover that for the Olympics by whatever media outlet you work for.
Is that kind of how X Games worked? It was in with ESPN, and people who worked with ESPN would get in on X Games, kind of?
A little bit. I actually worked for EXPN.com for a couple years. And which was ESPN's sort of action sports, what they call action sports, skateboarding, surfing, snowboarding.
That was 2000s, right?
Yeah, I was there 2007, 2008.
Right.
But, they hired myself and they hired skateboarders and snowboarders to handle the content. but they did have a lot of people that, okay, so there was two different things. There was EXPN.com, which was skate geeks like myself and others that were endemic people that were involved in those cultures that could write a sentence. And then they also had the X Games franchise, which was run by a lot of like ESPN board members and sales guys and just random jocks that worked for ESPN. And so that was an interesting dichotomy with those people. What was that noise? Disconnected, reconnected. Oh yeah, so the actual video last night that when it came out and, you know, was up on YouTube for those 20 hours or whatever, it was very laggy and punchy, just so we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, a little bit. There was, you know, it cut out, but again, we're doing what we can, so fuck it, right?
Yeah, so right after we ended, right when I got in bed, a friend let me know. It was like right before midnight. He said, he sent me like a screenshot. Was like, let John know that it got blocked already. I said, you know, fuck that, I'll do it in the morning. Then I checked it in the morning, and what I saw on my phone, I mean, I wasn't sitting there watching us for 2 hours, but I skipped around, and it seemed smooth when I was watching it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I thought it was strange. It was taken down, then it was back, now it's gone again, correct?
Yeah, well, hey, listen, I got a question for you
Make up your
guys.
fucking mind. You know?
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys and for Will. Do you guys, should we, like, just show the Olympics for a few, like, 30 seconds out of whack? Like, could you sit here and go, petite, petite?
Whoa.
So that way we could continue this stream without it potentially getting down. Maybe if we just show it for, like, less than a minute, you know? I don't know if that's worth it or if that would be boring to viewers.
Would it?
The safest bit would be us to just commentate on it, I think. But I would like to have it shown, is the thing.
You guys have it up here and watch it up here and just kind of be like, wow, that was fucking insane, but it has nothing to do with what we're doing there.
That's what Ian's saying.
Like, you commentate on it. But
I think Ian's saying that's the safest thing to do.
Yeah. What do you think, Simon?
Dude,
I still want
there
to
it
punk
is.
rock it and show it.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
NBC.
can make it smaller.
Yeah,
But
I
I'll
mean,
go
it's
with-
a live stream.
Yeah.
Sizing it down is
Yeah.
We might as well just sun it.
Yeah.
We're not providing audio.
You want to make it as small as fucking just like it'll be fucking.
Here, check it out. You tell me.
Okay.
So what I could do is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Will, our engineer, is now gonna try to shrink the size of this square.
Through
And if
magic.
there's any lawyers watching this, dude, we're doing our fucking best here to not fuck with you guys. You know.
We just want to watch skateboarding, I guess, across the country with friends,
That's
right?
right. Yeah, man. Yeah, baby. Mongochatter.
You can't.
Sorry if you heard that fart, guys.
Yeah.
Can't make out what you're seeing. That's perfect.
Right.
They can't.
And then
you guys will see it like this.
Yeah.
And let me just say this: if anyone does want to follow along, please tune in. Please subscribe and download Peacock and tune in to the fucking broadcast, the official Olympic broadcast of men's skate park finals. You know, don't fucking watch it here through this. This is just
Yeah, definitely watch it on Peacock. It would be much more enjoyable than watching it with us.
yeah. I mean, watch it with us. Have our sound. Do both,
Do both.
but give those
right.
fuckers them some money. You know what I mean? We don't want your
Watch
money.
it on your TV. That's what we're doing. Watch it on your TV like us, and then hang out with us, like how we're doing.
Yeah, and we did actually download Peacock to do this shit. So, you know,
We love Peacock. As a matter of fact.
yeah.
We
NBC
can't get
is
enough
awesome.
of the shit.
Yeah, I can't get enough of it.
I love everything about it.
Put basketball on it, man. You know what I mean?
Is this where we're gonna see it from?
Say what?
Is this where we're gonna see it from, or do we need to switch over
What do you mean?
for the men's finals?
Are we on the right channel?
Oh no,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to. I mean, this is just random right now. We're gonna
Okay.
have to.
You want me to? I mean, I can have it queued up, so when that shit goes live, it's fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
If I don't know if anything, what will happen right now if you put it on the skateboarding prompt.
It just goes. It just does like a screen as it will start momentarily.
Okay,
That's what it usually does, at least.
we might as well have that.
Yeah, and that Will's right, and so
We do men's park final
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
The watch. No.
Are you putting it on your TV?
Yeah.
Just chill here.
All right, let me do it too.
Yeah,
No display yet on this.
it's an ad. No. Let's hold off on the display on this as long as we can
Yeah.
until the contest starts.
So we're ready to go.
Can't believe we put the peacock and the NBC logos together just last night.
Maybe we should fucking put a peacock logo on this just to give them some more credit. Jeez, Louise.
Peacock supports skating.
Locked worldwide. I just don't want it to affect the Mongochatter YouTube channel overall. Like they think I'm some kind of dickhead, and you know what I mean.
Dude, it is just insane. You can't sit there and like watch something that's publicly broadcasted
Yeah.
on the internet. It's already on the internet. Yeah.
Is it publicly broadcasted though?
So should I click on the skating right now or no?
Yeah, we just have it queued up, and all it is like a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and it says coverage will begin shortly.
Enjoy a view of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, enjoy a view of the Eiffel Tower.
Has anyone ever been to Paris?
No.
I have I guess a funny story. I can't remember how old I was. I was pretty young, like 8 or 9, and my dad. Both my parents are from England, so we were in England visiting family, and my dad, I guess this is like the first time he ever booked like a vacation, and I guess he never got to book one after that, so my mom took over after. But so he booked this bus trip to Switzerland, so that was before the channel, so he had to take this hovercraft across the channel. I remember it was like so choppy. It was like the scariest. It was like a roller coaster ride.
How big
but
was a hovercraft?
it was like a people ferry, like you were, there's no cars or anything like that. But anyway, I don't know how many people it fit. Maybe 500 or something. Like it was pretty big, but it was literally like bouncing up and down. And yeah, you're out in the middle of the ocean. But anyway, that's so we didn't stop in Paris, but the bus like drove like through the night to Switzerland. So we drove all the way through France, but as soon as we got into France, we picked up. So this is like probably like 1982. So it was like, or 1980 or something like that. We picked up these 2 like punk rockers, and like I guess I saw a few in London around that time, but like they were still far and few between. Like somebody with a mohawk and green hair and leather jackets, and like they sat like right in front of me, and I thought they were like the coolest dudes, and they were like reading British comic books and like farting and laughing in their leather jackets and like green mohawks, and I was just like,
Perfect.
wow, like I don't think I slept, you know what I mean? And the bus went through the night, and you were supposed to sleep and wake up, you're in Switzerland, but I was just like enamored, like, wow, I want to be like that one day when I grow up. So that's my only impression of Paris or France.
Paris punks, huh?
Paris punks.
What's
Yeah.
that song?
Oh,
That's what I want to hear right now.
yeah. The Damned like covered it, but I think they just made English words to it.
You know
Jet
that
Boy,
song,
Jet
Ian?
Girl.
Oh wait, Jet Boy, Jet Girl's the same song?
Yeah, it's the same music,
Jet Boy, Jet Girl.
but I don't think it translates. Yeah, but I don't think it translates to whatever the original French version was.
Hey, will we get copyright blocked for that? Can you sing a song that's...
I think you can hum a song.
You
but
can?
Yeah.
Really?
Barely.
Yeah.
Barely. Good thing we're like our keys a little.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, you know what no one ever talks about? How the 9 Club used to use Funky Town.
I think they still do.
Well, it's like an AI
It's like
version
a
of it now.
remix. It's
Yeah.
like a very like like Nod 2 version.
Not to
Heavily-
narc them out, but I'm just saying, as a fan, I've always like they got
I
away
think
with it
Chris
for a long
did
time.
talk about it once. I think he briefly like said like it happened, like you can imagine what happened, and we're moving on from Funky Town pretty much, you know.
okay.
It was I vaguely, he really quickly did talk about it, but that Funky Town was great for that show, I thought.
You want to move the mic just
Yeah,
an inch away.
that was so tight.
Okay.
I think my buddy's here. Let me look out the window.
Okay. So Ian is gonna have a friend join him and sit in, and we're gonna watch some
Trash
skateboarding in about 14 minutes.
Mongochatter writes their own theme songs, right? Remember that New Wave theme song? Remember that?
No,
Chatter.
people have sacrificed their own sonic renderings to the Mongochatter beast. First,
That is you singing the New Wave song, right? That is you, John?
no, it's my friend Vaughn.
Damn, for some reason it sounded like you. I always thought you spit it.
No, it's this dude Vaughn who he's like made these like beats like Mad Scientist style. And then before that, Mark Fleming made like a punk song. And right now we have Brian and the Barflies.
Yeah, we have Brian and the Barflies.
They just made a Mongochatter song, this kind of old-timey saloon, country, cow punk.
Honky tonk.
Sick.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Damn. Cow punk, man.
It's pretty exciting. They're actually probably
Their
like,
Texas group?
yeah,
Yeah, they're local here.
one of the better bands right now playing around San Antonio, in my opinion. So it's pretty sick that they wanted to work with us on that thing.
That's sick. So did they must skate then?
Brian skates.
At least
Brian
something like
skates,
that,
yeah.
Yeah, Brian.
That's what I'm
Not
I'm
sure
kinda
about the other
trying to do a
Barflies.
band with skaters.
Yeah.
You know, I've been wanting to do a band with skaters for a while.
John has a skaters only policy now.
Yeah. I was in a band called Shake and Michael J, and those are my brothers, and I love them. But I only want to tour. Not like when am I gonna tour? Honestly, in reality, but
Right.
if I were to be in a band, I would prefer to play with skateboarders, so that traveling just makes more sense as far as like,
Yeah,
hey,
you can hit the spots.
yeah, we're pulling over. Or like some days, like when we had a band called Shop Deck and it was skaters only, we'd be like, practice is canceled. We're going skating. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or at least everybody has boards at practice. You know,
Yeah.
so after practice you can hit a curb at least, right?
Yeah. And it's like the most, you know, that's such a faux pas. If you're in a band with non-skaters and you want to not practice because you want to skate, that's like, dude, what the fuck? Do you even care about
You
the
got to
band?
practice, you know. Yeah, exactly. You got to practice over everything if you're in a band usually.
Yeah. I don't know how strict it is. I'm sure I would play music with people that don't skate, but it's kind of like a funny thing to say.
No, I get it. No, to be able to, even when you're just jamming around, you know, weekender tours or whatever, a weekender thing,
Yeah.
to be able to crash at the park instead of out front of a fucking store or the venue, it's way better probably. You know, that's kind of why I dream of doing a skater band. I just can't find members.
I feel like skaters too have a pretty have a certain like an approach to playing music, you know. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of neat to play with skaters because even if they suck, they're kind of good because they're skaters, if that makes sense.
Yep.
You know
Oh,
what I
they got
mean?
the balls behind it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
My
I
friend
agree
who I
with you.
played in a punk band with for a few years, for a long time, he always said, "Are you really punk if you don't skate?" You know, and I always thought that was pretty sick of him to say. Are you really punk if you don't skate? Like that's pretty necessary in the equation, you know?
Yeah. It's a pretty good physical manifestation of punk rock skateboarding. You know what I mean? Raw skateboarding.
Yep.
I agree.
Yep. There's no mohawks in the Olympics though, which is fine with me. I don't mind that. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You do not need to be punk to be in the Olympics, and that's fine.
Corey Duffel was a judge though.
He was
that is
listed
so
as a
sick.
judge in the men's street, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know who's
well,
going to judge the park.
He's a cool idea for a judge. So it seems like they try to get like a skater involved with every aspect a little bit, or is that just kind of what I'm thinking?
I want to say Kelly from Nine Club was a judge last Olympics.
I think he was.
Yeah.
So at least they're getting some skaters. It's not just all, you know, sportscasters.
Yeah.
I believe, I don't know the actual name of it, if it's what is ISO or whatever. There's some sort of group, I think, that's sort of hopefully I have this right, and hopefully it's true, because it sounds great what I'm about to say. But I think there is some sort of like group that represents the skateboarding industry and sort of has like requirements, demands, like, yo, there needs to be this percentage of these people from our industry involved in the Olympic process. Like, it can't just be fucking Todd whoever, you know?
Right.
I think, I don't know. I think that's the case. I think that they have skaters strategically placed within some of the Olympic framework to keep it. I mean, that was why it took so long for skating to get into the Olympics, right? Was like they wanted to like figure out how to properly integrate it, and there was such a big pushback from skateboarding. Like, how are we gonna fucking vibe? How are we gonna do this? Who's gonna judge us? How's it gonna be framed up? Like, you know, can we bring our ukuleles? And shit like that.
Can we blow bubbles?
Can we blow bubbles?
Oh, look, something on my TV just started.
Yeah, we're seeing a Vans ad right now.
I'm seeing like an Olympics, a very epic Olympic red, white, and blue kind of crazy ad.
It's funny that you have different ads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
got like Elijah Burrell and like Atiba.
Yeah.
Right now I have NFL. I got the
Bummer.
Eagles. I'm not an Eagles fan either, which is funny. They're showing me that shit.
You like the Dolphins, right?
I like Patriots and I like Miami too. I have a soft spot for Florida sports, but I am a New England football guy.
I have a soft spot for the Dolphins too.
How come? Why do you guys like the Dolphins?
Okay, I'll go first. I just like their uniforms. They're just so like untough.
Best colors in the
Yeah, I
NFL.
know. And they seem so like Miami. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I feel like half the teams like shows up on Sunday after a night out on Saturday, like salsa dancing and snorting cocaine and
Exactly. Driving Ferrari.
like driving Ferraris, and like football is just like a second part of their job, or like, oh yeah, okay, we got to play the Patriots. All right, let's throw this ball around. Come on. Yeah, and they're like
The best
teal
colors,
green.
the teal and orange. you
Yeah.
know? Looks great. So summery.
Wasn't that definitely the case with the Miami Hurricanes? They were a pretty like rowdy team in their day.
The hockey team.
The college football team, the Miami Hurricanes, they like had all been arrested and just like they were just like known for like recruiting like gnarly dudes to play for the team. They had a reputation as like being scumbags, kind of.
Yeah.
Southern Florida will do that to you.
I love Florida.
I do too. I wish I lived in Miami, honestly.
Yeah, I love Florida too.
They're fucking incredible.
There's not there's not a lot of bowls to skate. I mean, now they have that place Lot 48 or whatever under the thing. But
Yeah.
I've gone to Miami a lot for visits, and like there's not a lot of places to skate like bowl
Really?
wise down there.
It doesn't seem like a ball town to me, but I don't know.
Big street scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. And
I guess I kind of thought like they'd have some pool skating being kind of a
True.
oceany
yeah.
vibe, you know?
No, I mean, I'm sure there's private shit, and you know, like, or maybe I'm not in the know, and over time it's changed. But I used to go to this place in Cooper City called Brian Piccolo Skate Park, and that was kind of like, or I would have to go to these indoor places. It's like a Ramp 48. I think it's like a chain of indoor parks in Florida. They had like, I remember like visiting my parents when my parents were in Miami, and like I would have to like kind of travel a little bit outside of Miami to go skate a decent bowl.
Yeah, I don't know. But some sick skaters come from Florida. You know,
A lot of skaters.
Yeah.
through the years too. It's not just a new thing with the new crop of like Jamie Foys and all that, but
Yeah, I mean,
You
Alan
know,
Gelf and Roddy Mullen.
Roddy Mullen, yeah,
Andrew Reynolds.
Andrew Reynolds, yep,
Alyssa Steamer, Clyde Singleton.
that's right.
Oh,
I didn't-
really? I didn't know. he was from
I did not know about Alyssa Steamer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alyssa
yeah,
Steamer.
she's Florida.
Yep,
Clyde Singleton's Jacksonville, I think.
yep. John Montesi.
Trying to think, wasn't there
Montesi.
another Powell guy who was Florida back in the day?
Yeah,
Old Powell rider?
Mike Frazier.
Mike Frazier. I think it is, yeah. Because one of them had a board with the state on it. You know that old graphic?
no.
Early 90s, late 80s. It has like the state, and it's very Florida-ish. It's a Powell board. I want to say it's a
America's
Powell
Wang?
board.
America's Wang.
America's Wang. That's funny. And Maine's kind of like the head, you know?
Yeah. So I
Like
guess
kind of looks like a sick cow or something.
Yeah.
so that means like El Paso is like the asshole or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That is the taint.
Yeah, the taint.
So we're
Has
like,
no
we're
tail.
like the intestines in
Yeah.
San Antonio.
Yeah. We're the guts.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guts of it, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, you need the guts.
You
know?
need the guts. Yeah.
Massachusetts is the loud ass mouth.
Yeah, of course. That
Bro,
makes sense.
yeah, it's the vocal cords.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, with that Cape Cod thing sticking out. Yeah,
New Jersey's the throat. This is fun,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that's funny shit, dude. So how long is the part contest? I'm just wondering.
Based on the women, like I think it only took like half an hour or so.
It's gonna be 8 riders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's only because they've whittled it down to the 8 guys. I don't know if any of you watched the prelims. I watched a little bit this morning.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was interesting. Andy Mack rode for the Great Britain.
Far out. Oh shit! There's
wow.
checks.
He's from Boston, isn't he?
He's definitely a New Englander.
New England.
New
I
Englander.
love Andy.
Yeah, it was cool to see him.
Oh, speaking of the devil, Andy
Yeah.
Mack is now on the screen.
He is
dude.
now, yeah.
Lasting. Coming up, the men's part final is it's about to pop off here or here. Whoa! Did you see that? That was an H Street graphic, dude. Someone was riding for H Street.
Got a little
I'm seeing
Tony
Ryan
Hawk there.
Checkpoint right now. Is that what's on your screen?
I'll tell you who fucks with H Street is Ronnie Toms.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she's been getting stuff from H Street, which seems pretty rad.
That's sick. Yeah, shout out Ronnie Toms.
Yep. No, we saw Ryan Sheckler briefly talking to a lady in like a Easter Sunday type of shirt.
Sure.
And-
Yeah, I saw that. I think it might be a couple seconds, even though it's live. I think it's a couple seconds behind, is all.
Okay. That's chill. Now
Yeah,
we're
'cause
seeing.
I saw Andy right after you said it. Really, right after I said Ryan, I saw Andy right, ripping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, there's a lot more familiar people than the final 8. Although certainly there's some well-known names in the final 8 too. But it was cool to see. Like, I really like that Australian kid Kieran Woolery,
Oh yeah.
who had this amazing run, but he fell off like right at the end. So they really seem to ding you. If you can't keep it going for the 45 seconds, you get marked down pretty heavily. So it's weird because like when you skate with your friends, you go as far as you can go usually, right?
Yeah.
You know, and your final thing is you probably bailing on something.
Yeah. 9
Right.
times out of 10. Yeah.
But I guess with contests is you got 45 seconds, you got to not bail.
That's a
Yeah,
kind
don't
of a-
fuck up.
Kind of a neat graphic.
All right, here it
So-
is. And Tony Hawk is going to start us off with that weird ritual that they've been doing where they bang a stick on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know what
whoa.
that's.
And then he did like a backside boneless.
Yeah, he did a backside ball. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's funny.
How did you score that?
It reminded me of the search for Animal Chin when he was in the hotel room skating upside down on the bed.
So I think this guy won it last Olympics.
So should we attempt to show some shit here? Show
Tom Shar.
the skateboarding shit?
Yeah, let's put it on.
All right. So may God have mercy on our soul. And this is going to be a really small.
So Alex Sorgente apparently skates for Italy.
Looks like it.
Tate Carew. I've never. That's what a name. I never
World
heard of
ranking
that
number
dude.
1.
Oh, that's the dude that skates for Birdhouse. Kiefer Wilson.
Kiefer.
H Street. He's got a Toss Pappas H Street board.
Yeah,
what the
sick.
heck was that?
Yeah.
That was sick.
What the heck? Do you know
Okay.
anything about that, Ian? Toss Pappas H Street?
No, I know. I'm just surprised that we're seeing it in the Olympics.
But does Toss Pappas has a board out with H Street? Obviously.
Maybe it's some kind of guess model thing, right?
Wild. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did a lot of juggling in the prelims.
Any juggling while skating?
No, I did not see that, but plenty in between.
I like when they show their boards. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Because I'm liking to see. I'm looking at these wheel sizes. I was interested to see how big their wheels were.
Yeah. I bet pretty big, right? For these huge ass
So you
airs.
can juggle, you can blow bubbles, you can pretty much get away with any shit here.
Yeah, you can
It
look
seems
at
like
your
it.
phone. You know?
You whatever you want.
Okay, here we go. And it started. Oh. Bale right off the bat.
He's got the cool kit too, like the Brazilian. You know, he's pretty dipped out for a uniform, quote unquote.
You got to show up with a dope kit,
Yeah.
even to the Olympics. You know, I mean, we saw that guy in the all white last night with the white sweatband.
Oh, that's right.
incredible.
That's right. The Canadian guy.
I like the
Yeah,
dude.
so I am a little bit behind. I just saw him bail on that air.
Oh, okay.
But,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, he went huge off that wall, which is
Yeah.
fucking dope.
It's almost good that you're behind because we can, we can like cover a lot. Like if
Right,
we're
no, it's
moving
good.
ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Catch up on it or something, right?
Yeah.
So, 2 people from Brazil? Is that what that was?
I think there's
okay.
3 altogether.
This dude's from Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Pedro Barris is in it.
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, going for it.
Kickflip Indy 540.
Yes.
Wowza. We're gonna see a lot of kickflip indies here today, folks.
That's a contest staple. If you can't kickflip Indy, you don't belong in a professional contest, I guess,
No.
right?
I mean, it's a throwback to like the '97 vert contest. You know what I mean? Like,
Here we go. Slow motion.
I don't know why I said '97. I went.
Dude,
I went to
this
some
guy
contests
was
in 97.
fucking hucking himself.
Yeah.
You know, I like to see a big air at the Olympics.
Oh, here you go. This guy's known for speed and big airs. Oh, wow.
You getting a lag on the Peacock, or is that just us?
What?
Fucking. Oh, I was just wondering if you had a lag on the Peacock or just in general.
Yeah, I think my Peacock is just like I'm 30 seconds behind is all.
Whoa!
So what do you think
Yeah,
Pedro Barros has going through those headphones? Some Sepultura or something?
It looks like he's listening to some fucking rock. He's like
Yeah.
jamming out.
Yeah.
Roots, Bloody Roots, maybe.
Yeah.
It looked pretty like rock and roll, like 4 on the floor, rock and roll. I don't know.
For sure.
Just
For
by the
sure.
way he was bopping to it.
He's repping that flyaway helmet. Those are the expensive helmets right there. Those
Okay.
are the sick ones.
Yeah.
Those
Shout
are
out to
kind of the
Flyaway
vintage
helmets.
ones, right?
I was going to say something. I forgot now.
I just saw a Boston Bruins hat, I think, in the crowd. I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
Sure, but interesting place to see a Bruins hat.
Yeah. Maybe it's Andy Mack's buddy.
His cousin or something.
His cousin, Dave Mack.
You got a good eye for that Bruins logo, Ian.
It's pretty distinct.
So that was not your friend that arrived earlier, apparently.
No, he's coming from. That was the trash man. He's coming from work, and I think he is a little bit behind. If he doesn't end up showing up, I might just bust a podcast with him when he gets here. So
There you go.
Oh,
It's all
shit,
good.
yeah. You coming back with the Movis or what?
I mean, if I record a podcast today with him, I am, I guess.
Yeah. Tell the people out there, for those that don't know, tell us about your history with podcasting really quick, skating wise.
So yeah, I did a podcast where I had a lot of skaters from Maine and New England and stuff come on. It was kind of more a comedy podcast. Did a lot of solo stuff. Talked about a lot of Craigslist mischief, pooping my pants, stuff like that. And I haven't podcasted in like a little over a year because it's a pain in the fucking ass. But I would like to come back, especially doing stuff like this. Makes me want to come back.
Yeah, this is really cool. Thank you for doing this with us today.
Oh, thanks
So
for
I
having me.
think nobody's done a complete 45-second run, right? Out of how many people have gone now? 5?
Did the first dude
Yeah.
from Brazil, the guy with the crazy gear, the juggler, he didn't? He didn't make it all the way?
I want to say no.
It's like a video game. You have to make it all the way.
Yeah.
Tate Carew. I wonder where in the U.S. he's from. That matters, right? To us Americans.
California, probably.
This guy,
or something,
Alex
right?
Sorrentino, he ripped it up in the prelims. They really charged the Roland.
San Diego, CA, Tate Carew.
Yep.
That was like a
Smith.
weird, like half Smith, half cross-lock 50-50, but going the other way. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was wild style. Oh my God.
Oh.
First blunt pop out of the day that we've seen. That was pretty vicious, huh?
Yeah, they don't ease into it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He did like this switch like 50-50 on that, the higher like step up. And then like nollied out of it or something. Like at full speed. It was pretty sick.
Skating for Italy. Tom Shar. Skating for the USA. Tom Nar.
Very sick.
Yeah, he skis for Birdhouse too.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh, nice tail side.
Sheesh.
Oh yeah.
Wow, 540 tail.
Yeah, I didn't know Tom was in the Olympics.
I have a feeling he's gonna make this run.
That was cool. I love a good subtle manual.
Yeah.
Something like that,
In some way too, because nobody
very
else has
strict
completed their
with it.
run. You might as well just like, all right,
Alley-oop,
maybe
backside
just do
knee.
tricks I'm really comfortable with, and then get the full 45 seconds in here.
Well, the good news for him is I think he's comfortable with quite a bit.
There it is. Yeah, he made it.
Sick. That's got to put him in first place.
Oh yeah.
They love to show the family and friends.
Yeah, it's definitely an Olympics thing to show like if Snoop Dogg shows up for your event, or your mom. Snoop Dogg sitting next to your mom, even better.
Snoop Dogg came here to watch the skating or what? He's hyped.
He watched the women's, I think, or he watched one of the events.
Yeah, I saw
Maybe it was a men's street. It was the one with Nigel, I think.
Andy Anderson had him on his story. He was sitting near him in the crowd. And he
Oh, really?
fucking Snoop Dogg's behind me watching skating. It's great.
Why isn't Andy Anderson here?
Good question.
Too,
I thought 'cause
crazy of a skater.
he did a lot of interviews recently, right? Because he just had that part out. I thought he said he didn't quite make the Canadian team or something,
Oh,
which doesn't make sense to me. But
They want certain tricks and stuff,
yeah, there is sort of a process to the whole thing.
I bet
Yeah,
you
they
Andy
want,
Anderson
certain
has a
tricks.
good kickflip Indy.
Yeah.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure Andy can do all these fucking tricks. you
Yeah.
know? I mean, Andy could lip slide a rail for sure.
But it might be harder for him to not skate you know what I mean? He just seems like, whoa,
Ooh.
that was crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was gonna pull that off.
It was tucked up to his armpit.
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, to have a not a spin happen at the Olympics would be an incredible representation of skateboarding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy's really good.
This guy is really good.
He's probably one of the best skaters I've seen in a minute.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Oh. And he made the all 45 seconds.
That was pretty sick. I kind of like Tom Shar's run a little bit better though. It seemed a little bit more aggressive to me. Maybe that's just maybe that's my American bias.
Oh, he's one of the Australians, right?
Yeah.
There's the guy Keegan Sauer or something, or
Keegan Palmer. That's
a
him.
Palmer. Yeah, he won it last year, I think, or not last year, last Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah, we keep saying last year, but I think people know we're talking the last time.
So that guy was sick.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was an insane run. But Tom's was a little more of that aggro
Yeah.
skate, real like I'm not trying to say real skater because that shit was real as fuck what I just saw too.
Sure.
But you know what I'm saying, the aggro tranny skater.
Yeah.
But I mean, fucking to do that. I mean, the kickflip Indy was almost like a kickflip Superman. The guy just did.
Yeah.
It was pretty ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, 93.11. So first place. So the judges thought he was better than Tom.
He completed his run. That's a big bonus.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of wonder if the judges look less for that aggro thing, like you're saying, and a little bit more of the smooth fluidity. You know?
Yeah.
What was the name of your contest you came up with?
Oh, the aggression session.
Aggression session.
Yeah, where it doesn't matter what tricks you do as long as you're going the hardest. So you could fucking, drink a 40 and roll in and wreck your shoulder and win the contest.
Yeah, with like
cleanest
beet
glass
red, high
540.
blood pressured face. You know? Like that guy's in first fucking place. The one with the vein on his head.
Yeah, exactly.
So who would be in your judging panel? Like Dwayne Peters or something?
I was gonna say Dwayne for sure. You know, Dwayne Peters for sure. And maybe just him.
Yeah.
You should go like the opposite way. Have like Chris Roberts or
Like a freshie do it.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyway, any initial thoughts?
I kind of think, like I was saying, I think it felt to me like Tom Char was a little bit more bloodthirsty, which I appreciate, but that's not what they're looking for as far as gold in skateboarding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're looking for like landing tricks, landing them smooth, and doing the whole run, and doing like the tricks that are expected to be seen a little bit, right?
And probably looking a little bit more athletic than gnarly, if that makes sense.
No, 100%. That's where like the similar tricks come up, I think, because it's almost it's like these are standards for these people. So if you can't kickflip Indy, like you got to kickflip, you got to do the same tricks as the other people to be on the same competing level, right?
Yeah, and maybe for non-skaters to understand what the judgment is like very similar tricks. Like, that was higher than that.
Yeah, and like that was smoother. He landed it, but it didn't put his. I'm surprised these guys aren't wearing wrist guards. My hands are killing me seeing these bales, dude.
I'm a little bit bummed out about. I think when we watched the women's, at least, or one of the events we watched together, the three of us, and they listed the judges. I don't think they did it on this broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I didn't see the least. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
No, I didn't see it either, but
I'm a big fan of Pedro.
yeah, he's rad, dude. He's always
I'm happy
been rad.
he's here.
Yeah.
He just got a 26 or something. That sucks. I mean, that's a bummer. Or no, not Pedro, but the guy before him. I'm saying the guy before him. But Pedro got a 22 before.
Holy cow!
The
man.
aggression and
He is
speed.
blazing.
Yeah, and like the height.
Sheesh. You saw the way he just drug his, like when he rolled in, he fucking did a casual backsmith, like dragged his truck.
God.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
He kind of has both, right? He's smooth and gnarly at the same time. Like when he's on,
Right.
he's really.
He's probably my pick. I wish he would win. I don't think he's going to.
No, because
I hope he does.
yeah, because I don't think he quite gets as technical as some of the other guys. Like he's more big air,
Like
power.
high speed Smith.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he would kill it in the aggression
Big air,
session.
high speed Smith. Big air.
Yeah.
Ah!
Dude, he's so sick with the white half cabs too. Mad respect.
Yeah,
That's you.
that's sick.
Yeah. Cool.
He's a really good skater, man.
He is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I don't know if I like, to me, one of the greatest like marks of like judging skating is like when you know how someone almost didn't land something and then they ride out of it anyways.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like I don't know if the general public understands like how gnarly it is to like skirt out and then still ride away. How much of a good skateboarder that makes you. Like to someone, a layperson, that might look sketchy, but the fact that it is sketchy and still delivered is like sick. And I don't know if people know that or not, but
The feeling of hanging on, right?
yeah. Yeah.
So I watched a little bit of the prelims, and he was in the same heat as that guy we discussed earlier. I think his first name is Dallas, and he's from South Africa. And not that he's a shitty skateboarder, he just kind of isn't on the level of a pro. And he's like 49 or 50. But he was in the same heat as Pedro, and Pedro like embraced him and gave him a big hug, and I thought that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's super rad. Like obviously, it's a cliche to talk about when you talk about Olympic skateboarding nowadays. Like it's been said, but like you don't see that in other sports. You're not going to see the fucking, you know what I mean? The other
Camaraderie.
team. Well, just the competitors run up to each other. I mean, yeah, they meet and greet, but I'm saying these guys are like they bro down with their competitors. You know,
Right.
Yeah, I think Scheckler was trying to explain that to the Todd Harris guy, whatever. Like, you don't understand, like, these dudes probably actually hang out with each other, you know, in Huntington Beach, you know, last week.
He's like, Todd, Alex Sargente's not even from Italy. He's from Long Beach or whatever.
Yeah.
They're all from California.
Yeah, they're all from California. Yeah. They just give them a flag. Here, you're Italian, you're Australian. Yeah. Tate Carew.
What skateboarding is more about like the relationships you have with other people than any other like sport, you know? So
Yeah.
that's interesting to see on such a public level now.
Yeah, even getting sponsored, right, is such a personal thing. Like, it's about personal relationships.
Chances are you're best friends with that guy who's, you know,
Yeah,
who
exactly.
hooks you up, right?
Yeah.
Not best friend, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you read all these interviews or listen to these pros talk, and it's like, you got to be friends with the team to get on, regardless of how good you are. You got to get along with people in the van. Where it's like professional baseball, all those dudes in the locker room could fucking hate each other, but they all have contracts, and you know.
And they're like, oh, we want him for his skill,
Yeah.
right? You know, and the personality is a big part of skateboarding. We all know that.
Yeah.
It's also the personality and you being friends with the people. All these people are probably friends, you know.
Exactly.
Yep. It'd be cool if the Olympics did like a masters division, right? And we saw like some Omar Hassans and some fucking, you know what I mean? Some
I wish.
heads.
I wish. I always liked that the pool party with the masters, you know, with all the old heads. That was my favorite thing to watch.
Yeah.
Jeff Grosso and stuff. And
Yeah. That would be really cool.
Ooh. Landslide.
yeah.
To show the world bowl skating. Not a park, just a bowl, and just have, you know.
It's kind of what I was thinking last night. Like, this is cool, and it does show like huge airs, but to show the bowl is like to bowl, like it's like the style, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's not as like when you put that on the worldwide like
Hey, there's Snoop.
stage.
Snoop and Tony Hawk apparently are hanging out.
Those are some sick ass fucking Olympian glasses he had on, dude.
Snoop Dogg Birdhouse collab. That'd be a nice deck.
Yeah, yeah.
That almost looks like Gonz-esque, that graphic on the back of that that embroidery on the back of that guy's shirt. Correct me if I'm wrong. It has like some crooked vibes to it.
The eagle?
Yeah.
It could be.
I'm just bullshitting here. We're podcasting, you know?
Yep. So he got a 91, and since it's in green, I'm assuming that means it's the best one out of anybody.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
talk about style.
I thought this guy was like killing it in the prelims.
This dude looks like, it looks like he's like skating a Dreamland or a
Sick.
Grindline park right now and just going to work. Like, this looks like
Fakey.
some
Yeah.
proper park riding to me.
So we don't know who built this, huh? Like the Olympic skate park committee built this skate park?
We don't know, but we could find out.
It looks like a Dreamland park, because now that you say it, I was like, damn, this is like a Dreamland
Dude, that's
park.
yeah. Who built Olympic Park Course 2024?
Yeah, this guy rips, dude.
Yeah.
Finally, a rock fakie. I've been waiting to see that.
California Skate Parks 2024 Paris Olympic Park Street Courses. That makes sense, right?
That
Full
street
open.
course definitely looks California skate parks.
Oh, the street course.
Yeah, but no, apparently they built it all.
Okay.
Or at least they have the renderings on their Instagram.
Wow. 84. That's it.
Do I have that right? Crew.
I guess he was a little too edgy for it, you know?
Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't want to be a judge.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
California Skate Parks.
Yeah, I did that tail slide last time, but there's nothing wrong with doing the same run again, I think.
That's good. Especially if you got a decent score before, right?
Yeah. Because you're probably only going to do it more aggressive.
Woo!
Yeah.
Like, creativity is like not really. I mean, they probably take that into consideration, but not as much as things like consistency that they're trying to see or something. maybe,
Yeah, it
right?
seems like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
sick.
Wild. What was that, kickflip?
He's really, really, really good,
Yeah.
man.
Well, almost like no comply element to it as well. The way he kind of like, or like it was like a Benihana kickflip indie fakie.
Sick. Tony.
Yeah,
Tony liked it. Tony approved.
that's his boss, right? That's Tom Sharp?
That's Tom Shari.
Yeah, that's Tony's boss.
Baby. Or Tony's his boss. Tony sees a gold medal and goes, ka-ching, ka-ching. JK, LOL.
Oh, Snoop.
Oh, what
Hyping
up?
up the Americans,
Props.
yeah.
He's like, I gotta go get high. You guys were sick.
Yeah.
I wonder what the weed's like in Paris.
Probably awesome.
Yeah. Weed.
I bet that weed reeks in Paris.
Mm. Everything else apparently reeks.
Probably mix in with a little hash.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Europeans
I
like
really
a
respect Snoop.
like a little bit of hash in there.
That's classic. I feel like I could get
That
into
was
the
sick.
vibe.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Tony's impressed.
Birdman. Running it up. Okay, so yeah, that must be green light is the strongest score,
Yeah.
right?
So he's in second place. So I think that Australian guy that won it last year.
Keegan Palmer, this guy
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. Yeah, see, he's in first.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, the judges seem to like it.
Oh, he's trying to get the crowd amped up, man. Okay. All right, dude. Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah, gap.
That was kind of wild.
That
dude.
was wild.
It's a lot of these park tricks kind of have elements of the mega tricks to them because they're getting so
You're
much
right.
air that they can do more non-traditional, some might say circus-esque tricks in the sky.
Right.
You know what I
like
mean?
when he was in the air and he flipped his board around real quick there. Like
Yeah.
that crazy trick, you know.
They're gonna show it right over the fun box thing.
Yeah, right here.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
He passed it to himself.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
He should have just gone Christ air.
I know. Where's the Christ air in the Olympics?
Yeah.
Come on.
I know. Why not?
Yeah.
Where is that trick in general? I know people can do it. Like, do the Christ air. No one can do it like a soy. That's why.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
Yeah. It's not like it's forbidden, but it'd be like
Yeah.
doing a frontside flip down something in front of Reynolds or something. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like why bother? You know what I mean?
I mean, Hosoi with the Christ and the rocket air, those old pictures of him are just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, rocket air. I would like to see
the
some
way
rocket
he
airs.
would do it actually looks good. Sometimes rocket air looks weird.
Yeah.
But
We
it's
used
a
to
rad trick.
do them on. I never did the Christ air, but we used to do the rocket air off launch ramps. But I bet they look so shitty. I think about it.
Yeah.
We probably like set them up as we were rolling up the ramp. We were already in position. I don't remember, but I remember we would trial that like vert shit on a launch ramp.
Yeah, I used to do these really bad backside rocket airs off a launch ramp and land fakey, but
Oh,
they
sick.
looked so stupid, really. You know, they weren't beautiful looking at
Yeah.
all. To actually do that in on vert like a soy and hold it,
Yeah.
it's godlike skating.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you do a rocket air, it's like I'm trying to think of what song would fit this category. Like covering a song that no one should ever cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It
You
is.
know,
Yeah.
like Blitzkrieg Bop or something. I mean, I know people do cover that, but
Yeah, something like that though, an iconic one.
yeah.
I can't stand when bands
Maybe like Stairway to Heaven or something.
Yeah, exactly.
play Linoleum. That's the
Oh, yeah.
worst. That is the worst that I think. I've seen it too many times where some fucking band will play Linoleum by No Effects, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And it's not that I think it's like this sacred song. It's just like, I don't know. I can't explain the vibration of it, but it's.
It just bums you out when you hear not No Effects playing it.
Oh.
It might even
Right.
bum me out at this point to hear No Effects.
Yes, I like love No Effects, but I love hating on them more. I like tell people I don't like them just to aggravate people. I love No Effects, but
Dude, same.
I'm there with you on. I can take or leave that song. You know.
Everyone acts like it's like so important to go see No Effects. I'm like, haven't they been breaking up for 3 years or doing their final last show for like 3 years? It's kind of
Yeah, I
pathetic.
made no effort to go. I wish if they came to like Maine, I definitely would have. But like, I don't need to go see fucking Fat Mike. Mad respect to Fat Mike, but I can pass on that. See a Bad Religion for the first time in September. Pretty excited about that.
I respect Fat Mike as a songwriter, but other
Okay,
than
this
that-
guy the juggler just made it to third place.
Okay, now is this? How much time is taken away from the contest for that little juggling thing? Like, you think people were like, let's go? Oh! Okay.
Why is he juggling? Just because like you can, right?
Yeah.
I guess
I just
so.
feel like it's insane.
Yeah, like this cat might pull out a yo-yo at any minute if he fucking has a good run.
Like,
you know?
aren't you already
Who's
talented
got the
enough?
cardboard box and boom box? I want to see somebody breakdance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Miss America. Like, what are your other talents?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Juggling, blowing bubbles,
Yeah.
cycling.
Neck tattoos.
Yeah.
It's only a while before the penis tricks start happening.
Yeah.
Man, that was kind of a rough landing on that tail grab.
Oh, sick. Oh, yeah. Little tail stall.
Oh,
Oh, an invert. We haven't seen one yet, have we?
that was pretty creative.
Yeah.
I kind of thought there'd be more like upside down hand plant invert moves,
Yeah.
but
Oh, the Brazilians are in the house. Hello, Brazil!
Yeah, not many inverts at all. And I think with the women it was the same, right? Like Sky Brown did one and that was it.
Yeah, that was maybe the first invert we've seen this whole contest. First
I think so,
invert.
yeah.
It's like so crazy. Like, as we all know how skating is so crazy. Like, you could just have an off day and it happens to be
Yeah.
the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like, you're just having a weird day. Like, your trucks feel weird that day or whatever it is. Like, there's so many little fucking scoochy variables.
So these guys know what tricks score high, right?
Yeah, they do.
Come on, Pedro.
Yeah, I want to see this guy get fired up.
Yeah. He's such a beast.
Oh, man, that was freaking huge.
Like, he must have just no fear of anything.
He's
Backside,
so
front
good. I
side.
mean,
It's just so aggressive and fast.
And now he's
Oh my
skating the
God.
whole bowl. He's skating the bowl like no one else right now. He's using the whole
Yeah.
parameter of the bowl, just going like he's not concerned with tricks. He's just riding the shit out of this bowl. Obviously, he's concerned with tricks, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's riding the fucking bowl.
yep. Filling it up like
Oh my God.
Oh! Oh my!
To hold on to that
Yes.
and then end up switch.
See, like, do
Dude,
they know
a
how
grab.
bad that is?
Yeah.
Do obviously, the judges do. Oh my!
They probably marked that down, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying, dude.
He's hyped.
That was the sickest shit all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People need to know that shit.
Yeah.
That's
Come
what
on.
it's about.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
As
Like,
our
you know that feeling.
Yeah.
the feeling, as our dear friend Cord Hoffman would say, sketchy with a touch of grace.
I like that.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's pool coping.
Yeah.
Dude, he's the man. He's
Yeah.
my pick, dude.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I kinda don't
really
think
like
it's
that
gonna put-
Brazilian flag that says layback.
I know.
that was so sick.
I kind of don't think it's going to push him in the first place, just because, I think the judges really are trick heavy.
Like, they need to
Understood.
show on the replay that fucking crazy revert where he
Yeah.
almost ate shit.
Yeah. I think it's coming after this if they keep showing it, right?
Oh, I don't think they're gonna show it, dude. Yeah, because it was before that. This
Yeah.
happened after that.
Yeah.
That plop off, that front side plop
Yeah.
off. Dude. Yeah. They need to, like, the world needs to know that was the shit.
That was gnarly.
Like, so far, my pick for number. Oh. Wow.
No.
Not even in the conversation right now. That's
Not
weird.
even in the top 3. It looks like he's number 6.
That's outlandish, bro.
Based
Yeah,
on the...
there is a little bit missing between the like I mean, that was such a great run. So I wish there was a little bit. There's this weird gray area that's not being filled up with the skateboarding portion that I wish it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, real skaters are going to watch that, and we all just shit our pants. You know what I mean? Everything else has been rad and spectacular and athletic and good skating, but that was the fucking real shit.
Hang
right
on.
there.
Right. I wish there was a little bit more of making the point of like that's the real shit. Skateboarding is rugged. That's rad.
Yeah.
You know, that will go unnoticed by the people who aren't into skateboarding, who are blind to this. You know.
And we can't hear Scheckler's reaction to what that was. You know what I mean? But I kind of wish they had someone crazy unhinged, like what if
Andy
Phelps
Roy?
what if Andy Roy or if Phelps were still alive and they were just like fucking reacting to the raw shit. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
would be so sick. You know? Yeah, they should get Andy Roy to fucking announce.
Jesus, pulling out his teeth.
Oh man.
Oh God, Andy Roy.
That was the
Goodness.
Taz Pappas guy.
Yeah, and he's wearing Etnies.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Etnies made a comeback.
Yeah, they did. I'm seeing them at skate park again.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm seeing more people riding them, and they also made like a new. You can actually get really cheap etnies at Walmart now.
Oh,
Really?
And so like you see a lot of little kids or something like
Yeah.
their first pair of shoes, like, and I'm like, damn, I kind of wanted to try them just because I seen they're like
Yeah.
$25. I was like, damn, I kind of want to try them.
Yeah, I've
They
always
still make the high quality ones too, but they made like a more, they're like for kids, right?
like Vans does the same shit. You know, you can get a $20
Right.
pair of slip-ons or an $80 pair.
Oh,
of
that's
fucking
right. Yeah.
models.
Yeah.
You know.
At Target or somewhere, I forget where.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I feel like there's certain skaters like Tate Carew and whatever, and like they kind of know like what the Olympics is, and they sort of skate in that way, like to like win at a park riding contest. And then the Pedro Barros is more just like,
I want to blast something.
yeah, like I'm decimating around the
Yeah.
world, and the Olympics happens to be on
Yeah.
my tour.
Yeah.
Pedro's more there for like pure, like 100% like ability. These people 100, they're there for ability too, but more calculated ability, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what's going through
Pedro
their
skate
heads.
his bowl. He blasts. I
Yeah.
mean, no matter where he is, he's gonna blast.
Yeah. Like he was skating like he was pissed or something, you know, which is
Well, he's
always
listening to
fun.
Roots, Bloody Roots. He's got it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you let the Birdman down.
You let the Birdman down. Bummer.
Fired.
You're fired. Yeah. Your pay's docked.
Dude, shit canned. Not good.
All right. He needs a 93 something.
Skating for Italy.
I thought he did really well in the prelims. Like I was really impressed.
Oh, that was sick.
All the fucking like fakey shit he does and
Yeah.
switch. Yeah.
There's that fucking blunt plop out at high speed. Jeez Louise, that was sick with the way he touched it. Damn, that was rad, man. Almost
Yeah.
got that shark bite.
Yeah.
He's another one of my favorites today.
Yeah. He
Same.
rips.
He's really fast. That's what I like, fast.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think he's wearing knee pads either.
No, he's not, dude. Jesus. He's just got on some like Dickies or something.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
I swear I'm the other like Olympic athletes must think skateboarding is the craziest shit in the world because like I mean, he's got a helmet, but that's it. And
Yeah. And like flat-footed sneakers.
yeah, flat-footed
You know.
sneakers, yeah. No elbow pads, no wrist guards.
And like,
Damn, dude.
Oh, that back truck kind of slipped out a little. It sucked.
wait till the closing ceremonies and all these fuckers hit the bars. And then they're really gonna see skateboarding, Olympic skateboarding.
Yep. Yep.
Because last time there was no spectators, the world was shut down the last time they did this. So, they're probably going to go off in Paris. Like, the skateboarding industry, as it's descended upon skateboarding, is probably about to party its balls off as it's descended upon Paris.
Oh, probably.
All right, so Tom Char, if he improves, he might be able to take first place.
Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Is that a connection on the coping on the way out?
Not quite sure. They filmed it kind of weird.
It's so crazy the way these dudes can do certain lip tricks and just make them so fluid where it's like, how did
Oh, I
you not
know.
hang up?
Yeah.
Like,
So this is pretty rad. This is fun to watch, right?
this
It's
is
super
great.
fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm enjoying this. I kind of even forget we're streaming sometimes. I'm like, just feel
Yeah.
like I'm like watching this on the phone with you.
Totally.
But no, this is fun watching.
Oh, that's
Dag.
so I'm pretty sure that means the Australian guy won. Yep.
Yep. Wow.
I wonder if they'll let him do his last run though.
I think they probably will. I think
Yeah.
they keep it pretty efficient.
And he'll probably just do something crazy though, right?
Yeah.
Like this would be the time to like step out of the box and not do a kickflip indie.
Yeah. Man,
Where's the backflip at?
Yeah. Where's?
I just can't believe
Right over that
Pedro
middle
Barros
island. I'm
didn't
seeing
win.
like somebody do a big stink bug backflip. That will wow a non-skater, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I can't believe Pedro Barros didn't win. I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm sorry. I thought
He
that
should
was-
have won from a skater's eyes,
Yeah.
right?
I thought that was the sickest shit.
I'm interested too now. Oh yeah, he's gonna take his run. I'm interested too now that you mentioned that. Like, I wonder what Scheckler said about Pedro's last run.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if he said something similar. Like,
For sure.
yeah,
Like how incredible it was.
Yeah.
Like, to
How-
a skater's eye.
Yeah.
I would be happy if he said something like that. To
Yeah.
a skater's eye, how incredible it was, right?
I
Exactly.
wouldn't be surprised. Scheckler's reasonably outspoken.
yeah.
Honestly.
Oh yeah. All right, so here's a chance to do something crazy, like off the cuff.
Well, and he's rad, so who knows, right?
Yeah. It's funny they all roll in the same spot. It must
Yeah.
be like where you're gonna get the most speed,
I
or
think they want to hit that like bank thing first. This is a pretty reasonably similar run to what
I
he's
know.
doing. He's just kind of amping it up.
yeah.
He's skating faster than he was before, I guess.
I guess if you already have the metal in your, you're kind of loose.
Yeah, he's like,
Yep.
yeah.
So who got third? So Tom Shark got second.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's TV for you.
Yep.
Oh, here you go. Oh, did Tate Crew? No, that's Pedro. Never mind. I thought maybe that was all three of them. But here you go, like one Brazilian, one American lifting up the Australian winner, you know?
Yeah. Cool.
I'm sure other Olympic events it does happen, but it's definitely...
No, these dudes are homies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. No, they're homies and like they're all there, right?
Do you guys play
Yeah.
other sports? Like, okay, because, like, I don't know if anyone else, other people, look at each other the way skaters do. Maybe, like, bikers, like, you know what I mean? There's, like, we have immediate friendship and respect for each other off the rip. I don't know if fucking hockey players feel the same, or is it more competitive when they encounter each other in the wild? I don't know.
In the wild? I used to play soccer.
Like, if you're
I
in
never-
a hotel bar and you meet another fucking, soccer player.
Oh, like someone who wasn't on my team or anything?
Yeah.
No, because it's such a common sport.
Yeah.
You might see somebody with like a team you like shirt on and go, oh yeah, I like Barcelona too, or whatever, but I think that I kind of brought this up yesterday. I think the funny thing is when I played soccer, like people would get in fights with each other on the same team because they were pissed. Like, hey dude, I was fucking open, you should have passed to me.
Might as well,
Like
Yep.
you don't do that in skateboarding. You don't go
Well,
like
that's why skateboarding has none of that. Right?
yeah, you might get a little bummed if someone snakes you, but then again, you're like, shit, I should have gone in. I don't know. Sometimes like younger people don't quite know the, lack of a better term, the etiquette of the skate park, but for the most part, no. Like it's about everyone stokes you out, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And I think
skateboarding is much more friendly than other. I've never really been on a team sport, but
Yeah.
I'm a fan of sports. Even just talking shit, sports talk with other guys who like basketball or football.
Yeah.
It's like much more negative.
Oh, definitely.
It's also
which is
like,
part of it, but skateboarding much more positive, much better.
Yeah.
For that.
I listen to a lot of people discuss sports as a bartender, and there's a lot more kind of like dick swinging when people talk to each other about other sports, like their stats, and they're like, "What? You think so and so's a better quarterback?
Yeah.
Fucking dude, no, fucking Tom fucking Brady's the shit," and they get so fired up, and like it's about them being right.
Yep.
Skating's kind of more like, dude, you love Hosoi? Me too, dude. That's awesome. Yes, high five. It's like skating's much more positive when it comes to discussing.
Yep, you're right.
It seems like.
You're right.
It says here that coverage has concluded for the men's park. So what's a recap? What do we got here? Do we say anything to our?
Yeah,
Is anyone
absolutely.
watching?
It's
6 people are
Six
watching.
people, wow.
Holy cow! Thank you so much.
I mean, I think Ian kind of hinted on it. I like that it was kind of a bite size. You know, it was probably what 35 minutes, 40 minutes, and
Yeah, quick.
you know, just having 8 people kind of makes it easier to. The prelims was really fun because you got to see more people, but it took hours. You know,
How many skaters were in the prelims? Would you say?
I think there was like 4 or 5 heats, and each heat had like 6, 7, maybe 8 people or something. So, it started kind of early in the morning, so I was kind of like half asleep, half watching it. So I don't know. Yeah, I liked it. You know, I think we voiced sort of our negative opinions on things. Like, there's definitely contest tricks, and people didn't really step out of the box. But I suppose if you really want to win the medal, you got to comply to what the judge wanted to see. So that as you know, I like to see a little more creativity.
Yeah.
But the skating was insane. I mean, what those guys can do is so watchable, so insane. I love that it moved fast. For the most part, everybody was just crazy aggressive, and you know, that's the sort of skating I like to see.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's a negative opinion that we've expressed. It's just kind of like a natural reaction as someone who's involved in skating and being exposed to Olympic skateboarding via, you know, Peacock and their advertisers. And what people want to see is palpable for worldwide viewing and understanding, which is kickflip Indy, backside Smith, whatever it may be, you know. But I thought it was rad, and I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just telling you honestly, I think Pedro Barra should have won, but I had a great time watching it with y'all.
Yep. Yeah, Pedro probably should have won. He was the most like rugged out there, but you know, they're all in there and they're essentially playing a game when they're competing with each other, and they got to play the game. They got to do the tricks. They got to do it the way it's got to be done. The skating was great. And yeah, it was nice that I could have gone for it being a little longer, but it's nice that it's short. I'll tell you, it beats, when you watch a football game, basketball game, you're in it for hours. So it's nice that it's even under an hour and you get to watch a bunch of rad skating, bam, 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 and then it's done.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
Doesn't drag its ass, you know what I mean? If they had too many people, the contest would drag its ass. Nobody would watch that shit.
Totally.
Skaters would, but that's it.
But it's cool we're able to do this technologically, and shouts to Will for making this happen. And hopefully this won't get taken down. So you 6 people that are watching it, man, savor this moment in time, because we got blocked worldwide on the women's final.
Yeah, we did.
Worldwide.
We got anything else?
I guess not really. I mean, yeah, I guess after this I might just end up doing a podcast with my friend Tony or something. I mean, what are you doing today, John? Would you care to do a podcast later or what?
Potentially. I have to go to grab something from shop for a birthday gift for somebody, and I don't know what's going on later on after that.
I mean, so is this the end of the Olympics now? Is that the end of it?
To me,
No, I think Sunday or something might be the last day of the Olympics.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the end of skateboarding.
Yeah, that's the end of skateboarding, correct? Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
That's all I
that
would
was
say.
really
That was
entertaining.
pretty good.
yeah.
That's my final thought, I guess. That was pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good.
I was happy they got to do it in front of people this time, because it felt like last time when I watched it was really weird with no spectators and everything was closed and the world was just kind of not functioning how it normally does or whatever. So I was happy for the skaters that got to go there and do it up.
Me too. They all ripped.
Yeah.
But Pedro ripped the hardest, low key. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. And you know, Keegan Power's sick, whatever. I thought he was one of my I last year or last time in Tokyo, I thought he was fucking the sickest one. And I think he won last time. And I kind of agreed watching that, but this time I just felt like that one run. If we're judging best of 3 runs, that one run that Pedro put down was just undeniably the fucking sickest thing that happened because of its aggression, style, all the tricks connected, and like it got sketchy and still rode out of it like perfectly.
Yeah.
And that's what park riding is all about to me.
Yeah, that sketchy landing was like the illest thing done for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right.
Yeah. Thanks,
I
Ian.
think that's it. Yeah,
Shout
thanks
out.
for having me on.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was
Thanks,
awesome.
thanks for doing this. This is amazing. All right, we're gonna stop the streaming now.